So I'm very excited to be on board Ambience, which is the first ship from Ambassador Cruise Line. I'm joined by the CEO, Christian Verhounig, and very special guest today because we've got the godmother with us, Sally Gunnell OBE. So we'll come to you first, Sally. We just watched you name the ship. I know. What was the experience
I was a bit nervous. I was more worried about tripping up, but then everybody's been so friendly, and I've just been a bit overwhelmed with it all. It's a massive honour. And as I said, up there, it's like every girl's little dream, isn't it?
Yeah, to be a godmother.
To be a godmother.
Oh.
And here I am. And I think it's just such a lovely fit, and the synergy between the two of us, their values and my values. And
just talk about that then, because they did that in the intro a little bit, but all of that.
I think so much of it is, it's about community, it's about being kind to each other and friendliness, having friends, and this is what's here, the sustainability side of it, the work they do with the Orca charity as well, all of those sorts of things really, really resonate with me. 50 plus, which, we're just starting at 50.
Game away up there.
Exactly, well, we're just starting, isn't it? And I think, cruising and the people that come on these cruises are, we're explorers, we want to be adventurous, and I think there's no reason why we shouldn't. It's our time, and I think that's a really important message, and that is what these values are with Ambassador.
Absolutely.
Ambience.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to come back and get your first impressions of the ship. I know you had a chance to look around, but Christian, let's bring you in. I mean, this must be such an exciting day for you. I mean, you talked there, it was actually only last January that you came up with the name. I mean, it's been quite a quick process to get to this, but I'm sure you must be delighted with this evening.
Yeah, I'm extremely delighted, and obviously it's so nice to finally showcase the product. It's one thing to talk about it, what you will do, and then it's actually to put it in practice. And what we have an extremely excited crew on board, which we're sharing in the ground, getting ready, getting out there. So it's a relief, for finally making it. It's an excitement to get out there, and we can't wait to hear the feedback from everybody. And so far, it has been absolutely amazing. So I think we got it spot on.
Oh, I'm sure you have. I mean, I've had a chance to look around. Some of the public areas, the bars and the restaurants are beautiful. What's been your favourite bit of the ship, Sally?
God, I think it is just, the different sort of themes. I love the centre court area, which, over the 3 floors. It's just got a very relaxed, sort of, inviting sort of atmosphere. And it makes you want to just sit and chat to people and brings you in. And I think that's what I loved about it more than anything.
Are we going to see you on the dance floor up in the observatory later this evening?
Probably, Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, we can relax now and just enjoy it.
Absolutely,
so that's great.
Absolutely. And Christian, I know I always ask you this because I always want to know what's next. But of course we've got Ambience today, then we've got Ambition. You bought 2 ships, even before you started operating, really. But what's next? Because I know you have big ambitions for this line.
I think calling the second ship Ambition gives it all away, right? As you rightly said, buying the second ship before your first guest sailed on your first one is a big statement, but it shows very clearly the pent-up demand we have seen and the support we have got from the trade, from the guests, the feedback we're receiving. And I think there is a niche which we are filling very nicely, and we will obviously continue with our ambitions further.
And when you say the niche, let's just remind people, you talk about this being premium but value cruising, obviously for the over 50s that Sally just pointed out, and no fly. That's really important at the moment, for people to just be able to sail from the UK.
I think this no-fly cruising is getting extremely important right now. I think the news were dominating, but it's not only the no-fly, it's also that we basically, with our product definition, are getting like-minded people on board, because we are very clear of who we are, what we are doing, and therefore you are creating this kind of community on board where people really become friends because they're like-minded, and I think this is going to go very far and long way.
And they'll come back hopefully and sail on the next ship and the next one. All right, so have you got any ships coming, any more? Are you about to buy another one? Because sometimes I see you and then the next week you've bought a ship.
We will, as always, be the first one to notice.
Fair enough, fair enough. And Sally, have you cruised before, or is this?
I have,
Yeah.
yes. No, I often go and do speaking engagements on the ships.
Yeah, okay.
I got sort of introduced about 10 years ago, and we've taken our boys on a few. So, yeah, I know what it's all about,
Okay.
and I understand
will
the
you
passion.
sail on this one? Will you
I'd
come
love
back and
to.
maybe do some speaking,
Yeah,
or will you
yeah.
be able to?
No, I'd
People
love
will love to
to.
meet the godmother, I'm sure.
Yeah,
so-
I've never been up to the Norwegian fjords. That's one that I've looked at, and I thought I'd really love to be able to go and do that.
So we may see you on
Yes.
one of those sailings. Well, listen, we've got to get to dinner. You were probably at top table, so I can't hold them up any longer. But we're so grateful for your time. It was a lovely ceremony. You did a wonderful job, and Christian, we wish you all the best for the line. And I know she's sailing tomorrow, so we wish you all the best for that.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.